Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2021. And as you can notice on the left side of the screen, we've still got team things that I can click on. Now, I know I said that I would probably deny any contract that was offered to me by Halifax. However, after receiving information that I would not be getting an opportunity to manage any of the teams I applied for, as well as a buyout of Halifax Town going through, I think I've changed my mind. And by changed my mind, I've signed a new contract. The finances of the club are in incredible position, £492,000. Given the fact that we were at lowest, £447,000 would still be in profit even after the same amount of loss this season. Very nice amount of money into the club. We've already repaired the club's financial damage completely, so that's all good. Obviously, as you can see, new contract, done and dusted. We have to reach playoffs. It's going to be difficult, but given our form from last season, I could see it happening quite easily. We have to reach the second round of the FA Cup, simple as I can do that quite easily. We're good enough to do that. But this is the one I'm worried about. The FA Trophy semi-final. It's only preferred, so it's not, the be-all and end-all of, if you don't do this, you're sacked. But it is going to be difficult because it's the semi-final of the FA Trophy, a competition that admittedly Halifax Town have won, but I have never won this competition with any game I've played on Football Manager. Even back when I first started playing Football Manager in Football Manager 2010, I've never been able to win the FA Trophy or FA Vase, I think what it was called beforehand. So I've never actually been able to win it personally, and it's going to be difficult to do so. Looking over the season transfer window, Daniel Oyegoke, who he signed on a free in the summer, was actually a loan deal from Chester, but we couldn't accept that going through, so we didn't. Only 3 players have technically come in this season. All the rest of the players we signed on frees last season, so we'll quickly go over them. We've got Adam Svivitar coming in as a new goalkeeper. He's currently a 2.5-star goalkeeper. Definitely potential to come up and do very well. And in theory, it might actually be a good idea to let him go out on loan this season. So I'm going to. I'm going to send him out on loan this season. Try and get full wages if possible. And we want to see him playing as a first choice goalkeeper because we want to see him getting game time, of course. So that's all well and good. Odi Alpha, you already know, he played last season. We've got Will Huffer, another goalkeeper coming in, another 2.5-star goalkeeper, 4.5-star potential. We've got a lot of goalkeepers, I'll admit that. But Will Huffer will be actually our backup. So it's all right in theory because he's not going to be immediately first choice. And I've just noticed that all of these loans were loan with fees. That is a terrible piece of business from the previous manager. No wonder that's so high. We also brought in Max Robson, a attacking central midfielder from Tottenham on a free, 4-star current ability, probably more than 5-star potential, but they only show 5-star as maximum. I'm pretty sure he's got League 1, is it? Or Championship level potential. That's gone up. When I signed him, he was only potential League 1. He's currently a League 2 standard player. Already the best attacking midfielder. The only, mind you, attacking midfielder is going to be playing, so Paris McGomez is going back into the centre of midfield, so that's all fine. We've got Alex Kirk, a centre-back for Arsenal. Another free transfer, obviously. They all are. 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. I believe it's the same championship potential, yes. Same championship potential. And we've now got 3.5-star centre-backs. So you could go 3 centre-backs with 2 full-backs if we needed to. We also brought in Eddie Carrington, technically a right midfielder, but we are training him to play as an attacking right midfielder. He's currently 3.5-star, 5-star potential. Again, I think championship potential, yeah. So we've got a good lot of players coming through. Obviously, this is the player that was offered the loan deal from Chester. He's only 3-star current ability, but he's 18. He's going to improve, no doubt about it. Championship potential. Going to be a good right back for the club. 5-star potential. Easily already the best right back. Backup being Mayer, who can still play as centre back if need to. It's all good. We've also brought in 2 loan deals. Tyrone O'Neill is a striker, because we couldn't get George Miller or Ruben Reid to stay. So Tyrone O'Neill's coming in. 5-star potential, but obviously he's only a loan deal. Already operating at a National League level. Going to go to striker. He is currently the best striker, with Ryan Hillier, another loan deal, equal to him with another 3-star current ability. Again, obviously 5-star potential, but only a League 2 striker potential according to this. But I believe his contract is up at the end of this season, so he could, in theory, pull off a free transfer for him if need be. Because there's no, according to this at least, there's no optional extension clause to his contract. He's on very little money, so in theory we could actually do this. We could bring him in on a permanent basis next season. Obviously these 3 players already know have gone out. This season we've brought in Elkan Baggett, another centre-back, 3-star current ability, 5-star potential, not that bad. George Harmon, a left-back we brought in as a potential, 5-star potential, 2-star current ability, that's fine. He's got League 2 potential, currently actually operating at a National League level, just not quite good enough yet. And David Agbontahoma, who I immediately in my brain think Agbon Lahore, but it's not Agbon Lahore, because he's 19, Nigerian, and a centre-back, who is, as you can see, the technically third choice centre-back behind Hobbs and Kirk, but again, 5-star potential, League 1 potential for the player, very good to see of course, but he is on a very large wage for a player his age. £300 a week for 3 years is going to be difficult. The players going out on loan this season, we've got Aaron Lomas out on loan at Hereford. He's not really going to play for us, I don't think. I'm pretty sure probably let him go for a transfer at some point. Sam McClellan, 5-star potential player, out on loan at Southport. George Harmon out on loan at Boston, as you've already seen him. And Don Tier out on loan again, this time to Southport. So that's all the transfer dealings done and dusted. So let's have a quick look at the team report for squad depth. As you can see, if we go to 3-star minimum ability, apparently Hillier isn't actually on this. So let's go to coach. There we go. So let's go to Joe Sargison, who I think is the better option in terms of looking over a player's ability. And we've got 2 good strikers, brilliant, all we needed. We've got Guevara and Tyrone O'Neill if need be at left wing. We've got Robson Magoma in attacking midfield, and at right wing we've got Guevara and Carrington. Also Allen and Ollie Alpha backups. Ollie Alpha can play on both sides, doesn't really matter. In the centre midfield we've got Tomlinson still, obviously, Magoma and Earring. At defence we don't really have a good left back still. That is a problem. Bradbury's going to have to play there for the majority of this season, I think. In centre back we've got Hobbs, Kirk, Agbontahoma and Elkan Baggett. And at right back we've got Niall Meyer and, I can't remember your first name now, Daniel Oyegoke. Whilst in goal we have Matt Jones, although we have got backups in goal of course, being Liam O'Driscoll, Jamie Stevens and obviously Will Huffer. At left back, according to this, actually Jack Senior is our best left back. And fair enough, if he is the best left back, we'll probably use him as left back. But yeah, that is a very strong side, I think, for this league. And proof of that is given in the season preview. We're technically odds-on favourite to win the league, which to me personally is very impressive. So let's try it, shall we? He looks like quite good actually. £26,000 Barnet striker. Oh, he's on loan from Reading. Thought I'd get a cheap player from Barnet, but fortunately not. But yes, very good season looking ahead to this. Obviously, we have to win promotion to League 2, which is going to be difficult, of course. Otherwise, Ollie Alpha will probably want to leave. But given that he's probably not really got much further into playing in the side, we probably might let him leave. Other than that, relationships are almost unimportant at this point. George Miller, if need be, I would probably re-sign him on a loan in maybe a January window. But for the time being, I think we should probably do quite well at keeping him at Barnsley. because of the fact that we haven't got the money in terms of transfer or wage budget to afford him coming back to the club, because our players are being paid too much money. So, yeah, obviously the first video of the new season will be against Aldershot and then followed by Dulwich Hamlet. So, until then, I bid thee adieu and goodbye.